Shalom, Israel. This is Sister Kana. And first and foremost, I have to give all glory and praise to Ahaya Asher Ahaya, Bahashim Yeshaya, Wa Kwadash Wa. Guys, I just have some great news. I wanted to bring good cheer to Israel and tell you there is water in the wilderness. Praise Ahaya Bahashim Yeshaya. So I'm going to go into it, and we're going to go into a little scriptures, ladies, as well, to show you what the Most High is doing in Jordan. He is making a way, a prepared place. So I just wanted to show you how much water there in the dry desert. This is the desert, brothers and sisters, but there is water coming out the rocks. Praise Ahaya. So I'll be right back and we will go into it. Bless the name of Ahaya Bahashim Yeshaya.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Stag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. Revolution will not be televised.
It's televised. The whole world is watching. It's televised.
Get out of Babylon.
It's televised. The whole world is watching. It's televised.
Get out of Babylon.
It's televised. The whole world is watching. It's televised.
Get out of Babylon.
Okay, bless you, brothers and sisters. Praise Ahaya. I am so excited, praise Ahaya, to do this video. And I've been wanting to do it for a while, but you know, a lot of things. So I have put some clips together of when I went back out into the wilderness to show you, you know, like what has been going on and what I've been doing. First, I want to tell you this. Last year, I had made several videos about how much it was raining in Jordan. Remember, I don't know, maybe I can put a clip, but I have to look for the video. But anyway, you can look on my channel. I had did some short videos and talk about how much it was raining in Jordan. Now, I didn't know because I hadn't, you know, did any traveling and stuff because COVID hit. But it rained almost every day. I can count the times on my hand how many times it didn't rain. It was like maybe 5 or 6 times through the whole winter that it did not rain. It almost rained every day. So I had did like a video or two about it, just saying, oh, it's raining in the Garden of Eden. And for those of you who watch my channel, you will remember me saying like the Garden of Eden is raining. So wow. So then I finally got a chance to go take a trip, and I went down, you know, towards Kadesh. And lo and behold, one of my friends, you know, one of the Bedouins took me to a place, and it's filled with water in the desert, guys, in the desert. So what I did was, you know, I have been, you know, guys, I've been storing up and things like that. So let me show you. So, you know, I had always, you know, been buying seeds and things like that. I got loads of seeds, you know, that I've always been, you know, accumulating, you know, since I've been here. Okay. So I would buy different kind of seeds. And also you saw that I did a video of me germinating my seeds from actual plants, you know, that I had some lemons and oranges. You can look on my, you know, on the channel, you'll see that I did strawberries and different things, just kind of testing for this time because I had went out and it was so much water, guys. Oh my goodness. So I just wanted to encourage Israel because the Most High said that there is a prepared place. Actually, let's go into those scriptures. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go into the scriptures because I'm so excited about this and I'm glad I'm finally able to make this video. Okay, when you go down to Revelation 12:6, it says, and the woman fled into the wilderness where she hath a place prepared that that they should feed her there 1,203 days. Praise Ahaya Bahasham Yeshaya. So that's Revelation 12:6. Now we know that woman is talking about actually the church, Israel. The church is the woman in Revelations, but it's kind of I don't think it's a coincidence, that the Most High actually sent out a woman as well. Because, and I wanted to go into this, briefly, because there seems to be like a struggle, like with the men of the Most High and with, me being a woman coming out and doing certain things that I'm doing. And they don't seem to like understand it. And I don't see how they don't understand it. I mean, the Holy Spirit leads us to all things and all understanding. And actually, we got the understanding that the Holy Spirit is even a woman. So the Most High would use a woman to do these kind of things. Because, okay, so we here in Revelation 12:6, it says, and the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of a higher. And so many people who have come to Jordan, like y'all saw my videos, I have met people at the airport, people have come, and I try to get, people to have their testimonies done so that you can get an idea. And so many of them have said when they come, oh, I got help. I try to help them get an apartment. The apartment is fully furnished and there's all nothing. You don't really need anything. It's already prepared. So I think the Ahaya Bahashim Shai, because his word is true. When you come to Jordan and you coming for refuge, because as we know, this is the place of refuge. There's 3 cities on this side of the Jordan, in the Jordan, that are refuge for Israel. And this place, when you come, it's like it's already prepared for you to come to, get an apartment. There's everything you need. Now you can get an unfurnished apartment, but for the most part, the apartments are furnished. They have everything that you need in the apartment, that you don't need anything. So in that regards, it is already prepared, for you to come. If you're running out with your clothes on your back, you can, if you have a little money, you can get you a place that you can have shelter, and food, raiment, and shelter. So, and I just wanted to point this out, that showing the water here in Jordan, that the Most High is preparing a way for us to be in the wilderness, because he said we're going to have everything that we need. So I just wanted to show you that how the Most High, his word is so true. And all Israel have to do is trust and have a little faith. And I'm just so happy to be in this time and be a part of this, to witness it, to, be doing videos about it, to break it down to people so that they can see. Yes, I am a woman, and the Most High sent out a woman. And I just want to go into the scriptures today on Proverbs 31 and in the wisdom in the Apocrypha, on the job of women and how we do things and what the Most High will have us to do. Because I think a lot of people forget, and I think that as our brothers start to wake up and they're like, it's the men, it's the men, it's the men, rightfully so, it is the men. But they brothers shouldn't feel intimidated or feel away or feel that a woman is, acting like a man because she's putting in work for the Most High. Because this is what the Most High had us doing. And when you look at the role of wisdom, the Most High gave her the earth, and she fashioned the earth and she did everything. That's what women do. So, I just wanted to throw that out there because I think people kind of forget what women do, what we do. So let's go into Proverbs and just read about what women do. Sisters, you don't have to feel like, oh, men are taking anything from us. And there's so much work to do. And I try to encourage our sisters, like there's other sisters that's here now. Now, I have to say this, not every sister and everybody who have come to Jordan had the like mind and spirit to want to do what's right, want to help Israel as a whole. Because, what Babylon has bred in us is me and my family. That's all we know how to do, is like me, the I, me syndrome. Those who watch my channel from years, I used to say like the I, me, syndrome, where you only focus on you and yours. But when you got the spirit of the Most High, you know that we have to operate as a nation. A nation. It takes a nation to build this thing and put us together. And when you know what's in the order of the Most High, what Ahia did when wisdom, he sent wisdom out to fashion the earth and to do things and prepare the way for what the earth should look like, how it should be. You know what I'm saying? So it's in line for the Most High to actually send out a woman or women to help put things together for before the church come too. Not so much that men wouldn't do it too, but women do it too. And when you go into Proverbs 31, it gives you go in great detail of what women, a righteous woman, would do and how she would act. And this is talking about for her and her family, but think of it in regards to the church and how women would help bring this thing together. Okay, so let me just read really fast. Okay, let's jump down to Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a righteous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband do safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool, flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. And she is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth forth food from afar. Praise the higher. She riseth also while it's yet night, and give meat to her household and to the portion to her handmaids. She considereth a field and buyeth it, and the fruit of her hand she planteth a vineyard. Praise the higher. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. So here it is this woman, she's working hard and she's doing the things to help her family survive. She's making sure that she got the things that she need for her family to survive. Now we're just not talking about her immediate family, because now we're talking about the whole house of Israel. The Most High has prepared a place, and he has sent out a woman to help do the things that is needed for the family of the church so that we can survive. And this is what I understood. And that's why when I was working as a teacher, I was buying solar panels, I was buying generators, I bought seeds, and I spent my money on the things that, the Most High put on me to see that this is what's needed. But I have to say that every time there was Israelites who came, a lot of them didn't see. And they couldn't see. And they were like, well, it's a prepared place, so the Most High gonna have it ready. I had conversations with sisters like this. When I started talking about, listen, we got to come together and we got to prepare. We got to buy this and this and this, and let's do it together. The Most High gonna do it. Well, if that's what you gonna do, okay, well, I'll show up and I'm gonna tell you what the menu I want. They were laughing at me and they were making jokes because I was saying, listen, guys, we got to come together and we got to prepare for the flock, for our brothers and sisters who coming. And I find that even with brothers, if they're not in the right spirit, in the right mind of the Most High, they don't even understand that the Most High would send out a woman for this kind of job. Because they think a man is supposed to be a man, because they got issues. A lot of brothers, even brothers in this truth, are still carrying baggage of hurt and pain of what happened to them in captivity. They are still holding on to that baggage. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High is a righteous power, and he's a loving power, and he's going to deal with righteous people, and he's going to send out people to do his will who are in like mind of him. And so I'm just saying this to say, brothers and sisters, that everybody ain't wicked, and everybody don't have an agenda, and everybody ain't trying to, be against our brothers or be against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? There are some righteous people who are willing to sacrifice and do what they feel that is needed to do for the nation of Israel. And I'm so happy to be here in Jordan, witnessing these things about what's going on with the Most High. Like he put water in the desert. Water, guys. And it's not just in one place. It's a lot of places. I'm going to show you some video. I just recently went out and, traveled and went out to see, and I saw in other places that has water, and I wanted to bring and just show you this. I even picked some lemons, off the tree that had, grown lemon trees, pomegranate, watermelon. I planted some watermelon, guys. And unfortunately, I couldn't get on video because the goats had went in through the gate and ate the watermelon, all this stuff. But I planted some watermelon from some of the pack of seeds I had, and they ripe and they flourished. But the goats had eaten. We didn't really protect the place. I kind of was, testing out, some things, and even these seeds. I'm ordering some organic seeds and things, and this is just seeds that I picked up just to start testing, and doing things, because the Most High said in our harvest season, like 7 years before it's actually right for us to eat and stuff like that. So I don't really know what the Most High is doing and how he's going to do it, but I made sure I stock up on seeds, and I tried to order organic seeds, but there's certain things that won't come into Jordan. So I want to also put out there for the sisters who are coming out, make sure y'all stack up on organic seeds. That's very important, and y'all saw the other video where I was germinating seeds from the actual fruit, like the lemons and the orange and strawberries. I had did a few of them, and on that video I'll probably try to link the video in this video so you can see. But I just want to put it out there that the Most High has a plan. And sometimes our brothers, they don't see what the plan of the Most High is. And they'll start working against the Most High, And instead of focusing on what's going on in Babylon, because the Most High said, come out of her, my people. Like, our focus shouldn't even be on what's going on in Babylon. But you can't tell people anything. They don't, their hearts are set because they want to find like so much wickedness in you that they don't even look and understand what Ashur Ahaya is actually doing. So guys, I just wanted to, let me finish this with wisdom. Hold on. She considers 31:16. She considers a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hand she planteth a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that the merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hands to the poor. Yea, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. For all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself covering of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, that he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. Praise Ahaya Bashem Yeshaya. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellence them all. Favor is deceitful, beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth Ahaya, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. Praise Ahaya Bahashim Yeshaya. See, and this is what women do. So we can't talk about, that women are sitting back doing nothing, or when a woman does do things for the body, she put forth work for the kingdom. Like I'm talking about doing a website for Hebrewism and doing it big so that we can start to work together, get money together, give assistance and do these kind of things. You can't act like, oh, that's for a man. You have to know what the Most High is doing here in Jordan, because this is where we're going to be. Everybody's talking about all other places. They're going here, Africa, this and that. But Jordan is where the Most High said we will be. And those people who are in Africa will come over to Jordan, because this is the place. So, brothers and sisters, I just want to, talk about this and show you this video and show you how the Most High is doing what the Most High is concerned about. He's concerned about us surviving here in Jordan. And sisters and brothers, like I worked and All my money I put forth getting prepared for the wilderness. But I can't get prepared for 1 million people. The Most High told me millions were coming. He told me this. And that's why he placed this on my spirit to be getting seeds and, land and, preparing, with all these things. This is the spirit the Most High has placed on me to do, to prepare. And when we go into wisdom, let's go there too. I think it's, is it 7? Uh, how about 8? Or is it 9? Let's see. Let me read a little bit of Wisdom 8 in the Apocrypha. It said, wisdom reaches from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doeth she order all things. So Ahia sent out wisdom, who in, spiritual realm, it was his wife, is what we understand. And she ordered all things. Praise the Ahia Ba'ashem Shaya. So he had his wife go out and get all the things in order of how he felt he wanted it to be. This is what the Most High did. This is how he was able to use a righteous spirit that he brought forth. Okay, so I just want to say, and there's a lot, in the Wisdom of Solomon, he's all talking about wisdom and how she fashioned the earth and how she did everything. And, so it's only right that the Most High would send women, send at least a woman. Now, there's other sisters who are here who are willing to bring forth their hands. And there are some women who don't, and who won't, and who refuse. But they seem to have they'll pay the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is a righteous power, and he will bless those that is a blessing, and he will curse those who are a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the Most High. He ain't dealing with, well, I don't like like how man thinks. Man will get mad or jealous or upset about because a person is doing something, and they'll be actually working against the Most High. Because the Most High is the one that's really putting all these things into place. It's the Most High who's doing these things here in Jordan. And a lot is a shame. It's really a shame that a lot of brothers don't recognize the hand of the Most High. I don't get it, but there's things that need to be done, brothers and sisters, and I'm here and I'm willing to do it. And there's other sisters who are now coming and who are here and who are willing to do it. So we're going to be in this wilderness, and we're going to be preparing. We're going to be buying tents, food. We're going to be planting food. We're going to have a prepared place for when the children of Israel come and they need refuge, because it looks like they'll be coming with just the shirts on their back. And we know the prophecy of coming across the desert again. We know that. So when these people come, where are they going to come to, and what will they have when they get here? So I urge you, brothers and sisters, to check out this video, watch it till the end, and like and subscribe and share, because this is an important message for the children of Israel. When you're talking about going to the wilderness, but you have no idea where you're going, and you have no idea what to do, and yet there's a woman over here in Jordan saying, hey, over here. And now I'm showing you, hey, there's water in the desert. And guess what? We got seeds. So what does that say? We got water, we got seeds, we got food. We just need more generators. We need more tents. We need more solar panels. Why? So that we can have a place that's going to sustain us here. So while you're in America and you have access to things, you know what I'm saying? It behooves us as a nation to start to prepare. You can donate, you can give, you can send your donations. I have Patreon. You can send to Patreon. I'm working on a cash app, but in Jordan it's hard to get it. But my friend told me he can help me. So PayPal. You can put the links in the description box, brothers and sisters. There's a righteous work going on here in Jordan, and it's going to be bigger than you ever believe, because what the Most High is doing, nobody can take away. And I don't even see why people would even try to fight y'all watch me. A lot of you have been on this YouTube watching from afar for a long time. But your eyes are not even ready to behold the miracles of Ahia, what he's going to do in this desert. So I urge you to be a part of it. Let your blessings be a part of the Most High work. You understand? Because in America, it's far easier to help from America than it is from Jordan. Like while I was teaching, I was storing up. I was buying stuff so that at least we can start preparing. Or I can be an example and show you what to do. Because people always, they trying to figure out a plan. They trying to figure out this and try to figure out that. The Most High is doing it. He's putting it forth. You just got to pay attention and you got to be in tune with what Ahia is doing. He is using a woman. Praise Ahia. He is using a woman. So I didn't really go into the wisdom, you know, and like, do I have to, guys? I mean, really. But, sometimes you do. You have to like show people so that they will know what the Most High is doing. Because unless you read it, because a lot of people ain't reading it for themselves. Ahia is making a way. Okay, so let me read a little bit. I'll start at Wisdom 8 and go down. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay. Listen, Wisdom 8 and 6. And if prudence work, who of all that is a more cunning workman than she? Okay. He's talking about the work of wisdom, the work of the feminine spirit, okay, that the Most High put in the earth. If she's righteous, he's saying who can be more prudent and more cunning of a workman than the woman, the female, and not surpassing a man, not saying that. But when men see women doing stuff, it shouldn't be taken like, oh, she's trying to be a man. No, this is the role that the Most High gave the women, the sisters, to do. And when she's righteous, she'll do it happily. She'll be glad to do it. Okay? 7. And if a man loveth righteousness, her labors are virtuous. Okay? For righteous men, you should be able to recognize when a Most High has put the spirit on a woman to do something. Okay? For she teaches temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as can have nothing more profitable in their life. So she becomes like gold to them because she's bringing forth ideas. She's showing them how the things can be done. She's putting forth the information to show the brothers and the men of the Most High, righteous men, what they can do and what can be done. So where brothers is huddling together and trying to come up with a plan, and there's a sister somewhere that the Most High done set up somewhere and saying, hey, over here, look what's going over here in Jordan. This is where we will be, blah, 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 blah. Righteous men supposed to stand up and take note. If you in line with the Most High, okay? I'm just saying, if a man desireth much experience, she knoweth things of old and conjureth aright what is to come. Ooh, praise Higher. She knoweth the subtleties of speech. Praise the High. She knows what to say and when to say it and how to say it. And sometimes, brother, it be rubbing brothers the wrong way. But if you in Christ, if you in Yeshua, through a higher, it shouldn't rub you the wrong way. You shouldn't see it as wickedness. You shouldn't be talking against it. Okay? And can compound dark sentences. She knows the secrets because the Most High has given the wisdom. He's instilled it into a righteous woman. She will know. Okay? She foreseeth signs and wonders. Woohoo! And the events of seasons and times. Brothers and sisters. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or saying, but And I'm sad to have to say it because I don't know if it comes off boastful to people or who she thinks she is. I'm sure, because we can't receive nothing in righteousness. It always got to be a bad. But I know I've been talking about this seasons and times. Okay, it says she can and compound dark sentences, and she foreseeth signs and wonders and the events of seasons and times. Praise the Hayya Bahashim Yeshaya. I was just going to not read this, but it's important to read this. So, because it's in the scriptures of what righteous women will do. And it takes nothing away from a man. And brothers should not feel that way. And if you feel in that way, that's a spirit. That's a demon on you, not recognizing what the Most High is doing. So you need to be fasting and praying, ox, if you can't receive the work of the Most High through a woman. That he would actually send a woman like he sent wisdom in the beginning to do the certain things for him, because he don't have to do it while he's sitting on the throne. The same for the Most High and the men of the Most High. Not saying that men don't have to do things, because they need to work. They need to work and put forth whatever they need to do. But when it comes to certain things, the Most High will use a woman. And he has used a woman. And he does use women. And brothers have to stop with the, I'm a man, and and then with their household, they stifling their women because anything slightly, out of their perception is a spirit and she's wicked. No, brothers. Your reasoning is wicked. And you're going to have to go back and fast and pray and get with a higher on what he's doing. Okay? Because first of all, what he ain't doing is focusing on Babylon. That's what the Most High is not doing. He ain't doing that. So if you're in focus and on what's going on, the elections and this and that, and wicked people in Babylon, Yeshaya said, let the dead bury the dead. Why are you focused on these wicked people in Babylon who ain't got no intentions of coming out? They ain't coming out. And if you think you're coming out, you better hurry up because you're running out of time. Okay? That's some wisdom for you. Okay? Okay, so let's go and say, and for her sake I shall have estimation among the multitude and honor with the elders though I be young. This is Solomon speaking about how he's going to do things based on wisdom giving him the information. Praise the higher. And she's a feminine spirit. Okay. And I shall be found of quick conceit in judgment and shall be admired in the sight of great men. Why? Because he considered wisdom. He listened to wisdom. Okay. When I hold my tongue, they shall bide my leisure, and when I speak, they shall give good ear unto me. If I talk much, they shall lay their hands upon their mouth. Praise the higher. Moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immorality, and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. Praise the higher, Bahashim Yeshaya. So I just wanted to put some information out about, the role that if he chooses to use women to do a task. And I believe I've been saying it for a long time. It was the Most High. Unequivocally, it was the Most High who sent me out. Because I had no clue, guys. When I left Babylon, I didn't know I was an Israelite. I left before I even knew I was an Israelite. The Most High sent me out. And he sent me out showing me the calendar. That's the first thing. He was like, first thing he showed me what the promise of Abraham was, that he would bring his people back into the land. And then he sent me to the land. So I'm sitting here, and I've been sitting here forever, just making these videos, telling you to come out, that it's okay. But you must get in line with the Most High. You got to get in line. Get right with a higher. Now, I'm not saying you to stay in Babylon and get right, because the higher said, come out of her, my people. You got to figure this thing out. You got to be able to chew and walk at the same time. You ain't got to sit still and be act like, oh, I'm getting myself right
After?
while destruction is falling down around you. Now that's ridiculous. That's not wisdom at all. You got to learn how to chew and be walking at the same time, getting yourself right in the spirit while you moving and doing what the Most High said. Come out of her, my people. Okay? So praise the higher. Watch the rest of the video. I just want to throw out that little tidbit about the role of what the Most High is doing here in Jordan and why he would send a woman to fashion and prepare and tell you that, listen guys, we need tents. We need generators. I saw with my eyes what we need. I've been in the desert and I spent a lot of time there. I know what we need. We need tents. We need we need solar panels. We need food, guys. We need it. So I pray that you go into the description box. Send your donations. I'm buying food. I'm buying, the things that we need. It won't here going to waste. Y'all see. I've had brothers come among me and they try to foil everything I was doing, guys. They tried to mess up with the Most High. And what happened to them? The Most High shipped them out of it. They got deported. Because the Most High ain't going to allow it. And brothers and sisters, people want to come here and do absolutely nothing. And then they want to pray to the Most High and ask for blessings. But the Most High can't bless you if you're not of Him. He loves those that love Him. If you're not doing the will of the Most High, if you don't come out here and try to help other people and try to do for other people and try to give and work, then don't expect the Most High you to be rolling in blessings around here. Okay? Because He don't work like that. We must put our hand to the plow. We must work for our kingdom. The kingdom is within us. We are the kingdom. So we must operate in that, in that role until Yeshua comes. And He bring all things, around full circle and bring us together. But there's a work. There is a work, brothers and sisters. Brothers come here, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do, they make all kind of excuses of why they don't want to do. They just want to sit and lay on their behinds and do nothing. Okay? And then criticize me for making videos and speaking and letting our brothers know, trying to assure brothers and sisters there's a safe place. The Most High has a prepared place for us. You can make it here. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be scared. We can gather our resources together in the desert, right by the wilderness where we're going to be. So when you running, you ain't going to have to leave everything that you done spent your money on. You don't have to leave it. You can have it with you and take it into the desert so that you can survive, you and your family. Okay? We can do this, brothers and sisters. We can do it. Praise the Higher Bahashim Yeshaya. So I pray that you, donate. You volunteer when you come. Volunteer. When the website is finished, we're doing the whole volunteer thing. Volunteer and help your nation. Because it's by your works and your faith that you will be saved. That's in the Apocrypha in which book is that? I read it all the time. But I'll put it in the description box. Okay? Second Esdras, I think 9 and 13 or 9 and 16. I'll put it in the description box. But you got to have some works, Israel. Okay? I think I probably could play this. I could be talking while I play the video too. I might do that. Okay, so I give all glory and praise to Ahaya Ashur Ahaya. Bahashim Yeshaya. There's water in the wilderness. Listen, that's a sign, guys. Y'all should know it's a sign. The Most High is doing. He's preparing a way. It's a prepared place. Not that you ain't got to bring your own tent. Not that you ain't got to bring some seeds. Not that you ain't got to bring stuff. Because when the children of Israel left Egypt, they had goods. The Most High told them to spoil the Egyptians on their way out, remember? So they came out with substance. They came out with things. And they had cattle. And they had, food. They had gold. They had stuff because they made the stuff for the tabernacle. They had plenty. So yes, you should come out with substance, but this place is the prepared place for you to go to. There's some place already set up that the Most High is doing right now as we speak. He's already started. And I'm sure this winter in Jordan, there'll be plenty of rain again. Okay? I'm sure of it because this water is plentiful in the desert, in the middle of the desert. And I don't know if I caught it on camera, but the little boy drank some water and I ran out of water in my bottle and I asked him to fill, and I drank the water. I drank it. You can drink it because I ain't nothing wrong with me. Praise the higher. So I just wanted to bring out those scriptures about the Proverbs 31, the wisdom, what the Most High have women to do when we need to do it, and how it's time for us to step up as a nation. You know, the majority of Israel is only concerned about themselves. I, me. Nobody is thinking about nation building. We got to, if every family come out and get a generator and a solar panel, one day I'll pull it out, my solar panel and the generator. Every household have that and a tent. You good. Along with food, you good. And plus with growing stuff, you have a garden. So what else do you need? Praise the higher. He said we'll have everything we need. But I think that's why the Most High sent me, so I can see and I can assess and I can report back to you what we will need. You can't come out here empty-handed, that's for sure. Because that's why the Most High, I was out here for some years. And I didn't have nothing, guys. I was like, well, how is this going to work, Most High? And then he packed me up and he sent me, and I had to go to a man, and I worked there for 7 years. I had that job for 7 years. And the Most High, you know, praise the higher. He made a way. I was able to buy the things that I need. I was able to buy solar panels, you know, the generator. I bought tents. I bought this, you know, the things. I just was buying things that I felt that I thought I would need. And that's why I'm telling you, you're going to need things. You can't come out here with nothing. And listen, now you're waiting so long. There's no real jobs here. Like, I'm still getting emails with people like, are there any jobs? I'm like, come on, guys. I've been talking for years, and I was telling y'all there was jobs. Now we're in COVID. So the jobs are not plentiful anymore. You have to come out with substance at this point. America's giving away money. Take it. Praise the higher. Bahashim Yeshaya. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I don't want to make this video too long. I'll probably try to play the video while I did this my talking. But just to let you know, like, I had went out with some of the ladies. We went on a girls trip, and you know, some of the natives here, you know, they invited me out, so I went with them. Praise the higher. And you know, so some of the footage is when I went out with some of the ladies, and they took me out. So again, I say all glory and praise to a higher shor higher bahashim yeshaya wa kwadash wa. I hope to see you soon, Israel. Get out of Babylon before the borders close. Get out. Shalom. Coming upon some more water. Okay, there is water in the wilderness, in the middle of the desert. Springs of water. Most High is making a way. For us, no? How? I gotta walk on the water. I'm sorry. But look, there's water, guys. This is water, and they got it going through. So don't be talking about how. Look at all this water. See? This water, streams of water. So don't be talking about, hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks. And they speak English. Everybody speaks pretty good English, right? Yeah. Yeah, they all speak English. So, the only ones that I find... what? Picture? What? Oh, that's your father? Oh, okay. I call him my uncle. He looks just like my uncle in America. Okay, sorry. Ooh. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hi. Yeah, see? More water. Guys.
I'm gonna fall. Please don't let me fall. Okay, y'all see the water, right? I think I'm running out of battery, but y'all need to see that there's water. And they're trying to contain the water. Okay? They're probably laughing at me, but it's okay, I don't care. Here's a higher. Hi. I went to Riyadh. 3 hours later. We are still walking, but look, we got some lemon trees. Beautiful lemon trees, guys. Yes. Yes, and I can smell the fruit. Yes, big, nice. They lime right now. Lime trees everywhere. In Petra. Fezahaya. But, hold on, she's gonna help me up. Hold on. Wait. Amazing. Come on. So I have some lemon. I'm gonna take me a souvenir. Is this lemon? Yeah, I'm take me a lime for my souvenir. Okay? So I'm getting some good footage, y'all. So don't play with me, okay? Y'all better watch. And subscribe and share and comment and tell everybody where the safe place is and where we need to go, where we need to be. No, they're not chopping nobody's head off. Oh, here go all this ladies.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. Revolution will not be televised.
It's televised. The whole world is watching. It's televised.
Get out of Babylon.
It's televised. The whole world is watching. It's televised.
Get out of Babylon.
It's televised. The whole world is watching. It's televised.
Get out of Babylon.